What's up, YouTube? This is Power Surge, and I've officially not been smoking for 30 days, so I wanted to tell you just how much money I've saved and how much health benefits I've received from not smoking. I've used an app called Quit It to track my progress. It's showing exactly how much money I've saved, based on the fact that I used to smoke 12 cigarettes a day, about 12, I've roughly estimated, and the cost of my cigarettes were about $8.51 a pack. So it's calculated over time that I've saved all this money and my body has started to regenerate. I'm wearing this Juggernaut t-shirt right now because I feel unstoppable. I feel like a juggernaut. So I want to talk to you about what's gone on with my body and some of the benefits I feel by not smoking cigarettes. By not swiping my card at the liquor store to buy that pack of Camels, I've saved over $160 just this month since I quit, as well as about 3.7 grams of tar that hasn't gone into my lungs. I don't know what 3.7 grams of tar looks like, but that's probably pretty gross. Probably a chunk like that. First thing that happened a couple hours after I quit smoking is my blood pressure returned to normal. And the temperature of my hands and feet also turned to normal, and my circulation started to become more like someone who doesn't smoke. Something that was appalling to me when I used to smoke, I actually noticed quite often. I'm a skinny, very veiny, thoracic guy, some of you have noticed. And when I would smoke a cigarette, I would notice my circulatory system pulse. Different areas here, under my arm, I would get a thump, 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 or sometimes here, like right at this vein, usually on my arms, sometimes even on my legs. So my circulation has become much better. I haven't felt those weird bum 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 pulsations in my veins from smoking or at all. My carbon monoxide level has decreased and my oxygen level has increased, both to normal levels, as well as my smoker's breath has disappeared. I've noticed my breath being not like cigarettes anymore. I don't have that feeling in my mouth, or even my gums feel a little bit different. They feel a little bit better than when I had cigarettes in my mouth every few hours. After my first day I quit smoking, my risk of sudden heart attack decreased significantly. If you smoke cigarettes, I don't know if you know this, but right after a cigarette, you're more likely to have a heart attack. Also, over the last few weeks, the nerve endings in my nose, my throat, and my mouth, all these nerves and sensors in my face and stuff have started to regrow, and I can actually notice my sense of smell so much more now. It's incredible. While I was at work the other night, I was working and I could smell the ribs cooking behind me. I could smell the barbecue sauce and the barbecue, and it's incredible to be able to harness the feeling of smell. When you smoke cigarettes, you don't even realize how much of your smell you lose. But I step outside now and I breathe the air and I can smell the season. I can smell the smell of bonfires or barbecues or girls' perfume. Beautiful smells that I was missing before, I now get to indulge in. And I've noticed that because the hairs and the nerves have begun to regrow in my face and in my throat and nose. On top of this, I've noticed just having more energy with having better circulation. I also have increased lung function. Breathing is much easier. Supposedly my lung capacity is increased to about 30% now that I've stopped smoking for a month. So I can breathe better. I can run easier and do cardiovascular activities for longer and better than I could a month ago. My overall energy has increased, as well as I have a lot less symptoms of a smoker, less coughing, less congestion, less fatigue, less dizziness. Those of you who smoke may know if you have 2 cigarettes one after another, or say you smoke an American Spirit or an unfiltered cigarette, you get the buzz or the dizziness. I haven't felt that in a month. I don't have fatigue. My nose feels better. The nerve endings and parts of my throat are beginning to function better. They can handle mucus and phlegm better. I no longer have these like coughing up things all the time. I'm not going to the bathroom to cough up stuff anymore like I used to a few weeks ago. And that's because my lungs can better handle mucus and congestion. Now, those are all the amazing accomplishments that happened just after 1 month of not smoking. So if you are a cigarette smoker, you know one, I highly encourage you to share this video with them. And I mean, I know I was a smoker not too long ago, so I know how it feels when everyone is telling you to quit, but I can't tell you enough how good I feel and how much of a positive change it's been for me. So I'm just trying to put the message out there of what happens to your body after a month of not smoking cigarettes. And I want to tell you the next goals that I'm working towards in my Quit It app. It shows me here that I've got another about 11 months before I've reduced my risk of heart disease, and that's actually what killed my grandfather, who also smoked until he was in his 50s. So it's important to me that I keep on this track of not smoking and I don't go back to picking up up the habit because I don't want to get heart disease and have that condition that runs in my family. Also, the long-term goal is going to be another 5 years about for me, but if I continue on this track of not smoking in 5 years, I will have halved my chance of getting lung cancer, and that's a condition that is affecting a friend of mine, and that's my real goal, is to stay a non-smoker, reduce my chance of getting lung cancer. If I stay on this track, after 5 years of not smoking, my body will return to normal. The cells that are cancerous are replaced by healthy cells, and my chances of getting lung cancer are decreased so much that it's almost to the point of a non-smoker. But in order to do that, I have to stay on the track and not go back to smoking cigarettes. I wish anyone luck who is quitting or attempting to quit. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please smash that like button if you found it helpful. Go ahead, hit subscribe because I make videos all the time. Leave a comment if you're trying to quit smoking as well. And as always, please have a great day.